even like a year later, everyone's just agreeing like how strong Palu is in terms of being like top 5 and whatnot. So it's kind of wild.
I love Bobek.
Oh, dude. All right, we're getting into a game 1.
Oh man, that speed art, you can just tell. It's so quick, and you know, you're getting up to like Sonic speeds when we're talking speed art. So
for sure.
it's the neutral can be pretty crazy. I mean, Shulk definitely still doesn't have fast hitboxes in terms of like how fast his moves come out.
Like the startup of it.
The startup, he's definitely got startup, but you got the range to back it up, right?
Exactly.
So that's always been something with sword characters. Like it would be broken if sword characters had the startup and the range, right?
Yeah. No, that'd be kind of silly.
What makes it like a cool archetype.
But man, sometimes some of the ranges that Shulk has, I know that neutral air in particular.
Geez. That move is huge. And even up tilt.
Yeah, oh jeez.
Up tilt be hitting people on the top platform of Battlefield.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know that move.
Yeah,
like when your move
wild.
is so disjointed where you're like, I'm on the ground, but I'm gonna pressure you on this top Battlefield platform.
Right.
Like,
Go.
damn, bro.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Can I get some space?
Jeez. Almost gets that combo there into the up air with the jump art. And that's the other thing too on shield, right? If you do the neutral air, you can start on the left side of him and go to the right side.
Exactly.
So having those kind of mix-ups are always really good. That was scary. That probably would have KO'd if you got the second part of that up air.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that smash hard up air, right?
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Wild.
Okay, Derek is his tag, but I guess or Derek might be his name, but Spanky you see on the top left or top middle tag here. Oh, catching that direction air, but still alive, even with no shield art.
Right. Goes into shield art quite late.
Ooh, wow, gets the very last hit. Kind of like starts it up and then drifts into him. I like that. A little tricky there on that KO. And when you're starting to play a lot of these, like, and Trevonte, I don't know how active he is. I'm pretty sure he's PR'd in NorCal. So you're definitely starting to get, we're getting up into the nitty gritty in terms of skill level.
Yeah. Yo,
man,
the Buster combo he did just now. The Buster combo he did, he built up like 80% so quickly.
And then
he switches the smash and gets it. That's the real strength of this character, man. And he almost got like the jump read off the top with his jump art, so he was on top of that stock.
And like you said, very fun to watch. Maybe not the funnest to play against, but when a Shulk player gets momentum and they just start switching between all the arts and just like, it's like, oh, sweet, I need Buster for percent, time to go right into the smash, and they just get the momentum and get the reads. It's so sick. It's so fun to watch.
It's definitely hype.
Okay, here's the Nair, and okay, the great thing about Nair, it'll eventually kill. It'll eventually. Man, I mean, talking about getting stock mileage, and that's something that, I guess, Derek can do that. You know what I mean? You have the shield art. You have a mechanic that is just like wanting you to abuse it to live at such high percent. To see if Trevonte can get one of these stocks maybe a little earlier, you know what I mean? It's going to be tough, but I think it's definitely something he needs to really claw his way back in this game number 1.
For sure. And when you have the lead as Shulk, actually, I feel like because you have the shield art, you can be a little bit more aggressive because you don't mind getting hit quite as bad, right?
And you have that plan B.
Right, you have that plan B, exactly.
You always have that trusted shield art. Oh, wow. Very hard read coming out from Trevonte.
Unless you just get raw hit like that, then it's not going to work out.
I like that option, too, because that up smash, obviously the largest hitbox in the game for up smashes. So if he jumped back in that situation, he probably still would have died, too. Trevonte covering multiple options with a powerful move. And like I said, that's what can separate the good from the great. You know, you dissect those certain situations and you're able to cover multiple options with a killing move nonetheless. That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's not easy. That's not easy. And he's brought it all the way back. Even amidst, while he was doing the shield art, he picked like these multi-hit moves that just kind of kept him in there.
And drain the shield art.
Drains the art too. It's super good.
Palutena neutral does it all, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets kills, it gets percentage, it drains shield art. What can't this move do? Up out of shield though, we got the DI.
Yeah. No art on that one, so will be living. Next hit though. Man, when you're stuck in the corner like that against Shulk, it's so scary.
It's so
between the tilts, between even like the forward smash that you can do sometimes, he just went back to center stage as soon as he saw him like walk it even just a little bit. That's rough.
And the thing about Shulk having that stage control and having you in the corner, we talk about startup, right?
Yeah.
Well, when you have stage control, guess what? You have the option of dashing back. Your opponent doesn't. So you have the luxury of dashing back, jumping, and starting your move up. And it's like, well, they would have to dash in. And we even saw Trevonte like that. He waited, dashed, then did another dash. Like, okay, maybe now I can roll in, maybe try to get some kind of stage control. And he drifted all the way back, got the back air, and closed it out even like close to center stage. That's how strong back air is.
Right.
Really great stuff coming out from Derek. Almost had that game slip away from him.
Yeah,
Trevonte was definitely cooking up on that last stock.
Definitely.
Just like how he was cooking on that second stock.
Yeah. No, that second stock was brutal.
Ooh, yeah.
If he didn't have
that was a stock.
if he didn't have that huge Buster combo, that would have been Trevonte's game most likely.
If you're a Shulk player, you best be taking the notepad. Better be out because that second stock was flame.
Yeah, no, man. Put it on a clinic.
All right, so right now back throw, good amount of damage goes into speed art. I mean, very very common art management, right? It's kind of like seeing the trainer with the Squirtle in the beginning. It's like you want to open up with the speed art, you want to open up with the Squirtle, get those low percent combos. Because speed art, you're so fast, you're able to get these speed art exclusive combos at these lower percents.
Yeah. Yeah, you can cover just so much distance, right? You can like play a different kind of spacing game too as you're doing it. And then like the mid range, you want to be in like Buster Art because you just want to build up this kind of percent, especially when speed art is not there.
Yep. And the great thing about Monado Arts, which I think is like kind of unfair, it's like, okay, so, oh wait, there's no double jump here. He has to go to the jump art. Are we going to get the finisher?
Oh.
The forward tilt, no directional air dodge is going to save you there, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Again, that second hit of the up B has been getting punished a few times that we've seen on stream now.
Yeah, I feel like people just want to get that greedy reversal.
Yeah,
it's like, ooh, it's like when you're playing Wolf and you're like, ooh, but I could just hit this guy with Wolf Flash right now. Like, I want to hit this guy with Wolf Flash. But it's like, bro, you could also just up B and
you could also just live. You could also just live for a little longer.
Let's tell another day, man.
Oh, dude, he's getting these jump reads so well. The way that he was just like dashing at him towards the ledge and then anticipating the jump on the platform.
Yeah, and both these characters have scary off stages because into the up air, no. But because Shulk's forward air. Just look at that move. That move takes up like a quarter of the stage. Like, please.
That's wild.
And then if you miss that, you got double jump forward air. And then if you miss that, you got reverse up B.
Yeah.
You got a lot.
You got a lot. You got a lot that can KO. You got a lot that can KO off stage.
Speaking of up B, the up B out of shield, you're going to close it out for Derek, especially in that smash art. You're going to obliterate that stock. See if Trevonte can get something cooking here.
Yeah.
Going to the jump, I like that. It goes high. But the thing I like about now that we're getting like higher up into this bracket, right? We're seeing a lot of people go high, but we're seeing mixed options while going high. We're not just seeing the double jump. Sometimes you see a double jump mixed in with a neutral air dodge, right? Or like a swing immediately, just something to cover that double jump with something.
Right.
It's not just a double jump and pray. Ooh, drag down? Wow, we're getting spicy up here.
Okay. We're not falling for the mix-ups, though, on shield anymore.
Yeah.
Just kind of anticipating, okay, you're going to be on this side of the shield. I'm just going to not try to punish that. Not trying to whip punish on the right.
And even on that center stage there, we saw a lot of high-level like shield pressure because the common thing is like I hit your shield, then you jump, and then you hit my shield. And we saw both of them kind of doing that, but also mixing up the short hops and full hops and kind of delaying certain options there. But at the end of the day, Trevonte is the one to close it out with the good old trusty neutral air.
Of course. Oh, that little wave. The little wave. I like that.
Oh,
Got to change up the tempo.
And you know what? That's something that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, those tempo mix-ups.
Yeah.
Because you got the move mix-ups, obviously, right? But sometimes you just get that little stall, that little fake out, and then you be breaking people's ankles, bro.
No, yeah, because they're comboing and they're using these moves at like certain iterations at certain times.
Right.
And like just the slightest mix-up can really throw off your opponent against like these huge openers. Oh my goodness.
Who's edge guarding who?
Yeah.
Though?
What is happening? You saw him go right into smash. I thought some juicy like forward air or offstage play was going to be coming out.
Right.
No.
And I like that too because that's when Shulks want to switch to smash art, right? Like, I'm about to either drop zone fair you with the smash art or I'm going to get this ledge trap. Let me prep this smash art. And Trevonte's like, actually, while you're prepping that, I'm going to have to exit you right off the top,
All
sir.
of a sudden, because your knockback is increased too. So having that side B on deck is super good. And you can do the side B and fall so far low as Palutena and still be able to make it back.
I've seen people like double jump explosive flame like right in someone's face, but the explosive flame is such a good move and it takes up so much area. If you shield it, you can't punish Palutena.
Right.
And they just up B to the ledge.
Right.
It's rough. It's hard. Really, really hard to punish. And it's really hard. I just really want to point out how good that explosive flame was because, like we said, he caught him in smash art, but most of the time, it's like so hard to get the con for a Monado art on a Shulk player because it's like, especially like something like Buster, right? Okay, Buster, we're both low percent. I want to hit you and get a bunch of damage. Oh wait, you hit me, switch the shield.
Right.
Like, they're not like, it's not fair. Like they're not doing the full contract. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, so you're gonna be in Buster art for this long, right? Oh yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure. Oh wait, I'm getting hit. Actually, it's shield.
Yeah. Like, You got, Shulk has got some mechanics that are a little bit unfair in terms of those kind of situations. Like, see, he is actually doing such a good job fighting against the shield art because he saw it coming up immediately, changed up how he's going to combo. A lot of times going for grab
Yeah.
Because you know that they have
He
no
extended the
hit
combo
Right.
from shield art. That
Exactly.
shield art did not matter.
Right.
And that's how you know Trevonte is experienced in this matchup, and he plays Cerrone all the time.
Yeah.
They're the same region. So
Yeah.
they're going to play at each other's locals. They're going to grind with each other. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I as we were talking about earlier, I do love seeing Shulk pop off. Like,
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
a Shulk pop off with, like, all the Buster Art combos, all the Smash Art combos, always super sick.
Dang, what is this? What is this? Sheik Trevonte? I know you main Sheik in Smash 4, but you coming
Right.
out with the fair strings
Right.
across the whole stage.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
And fair is really good, right? Because you can, as we were talking about with the
God,
timing mix-ups, he just does it at the very, very end, right as he's about to land.
Yeah.
And that mix-up can be difficult to fight against.
And even like you have so much options in terms of fair because it's so like it's like -3 or something ridiculous like that on blocks. You can do falling fairs, and then right there he did rising fair, fast fall combo into rising fair.
Right.
Like as long as you have the fast falls, the thread in between the rising fairs, that move is so good, and it catches jump. Guess what? Jump is a very great option in this game. Everyone's jump spot is free across the board.
Right.
Everyone wants to jump, and Trevonte is just showing his expertise in the matchup, and it's starting to come together. I feel like
man.
this game 3.
For how strong that first game was for Derek, this is quite the turnaround. Quite the turnaround.
And even getting the, Palutenas are feeling themselves when they're comboing down air.
Yeah.
Trevonte literally just got down air bear, and he went in the shield art, and then Trevonte's like, oh, I know you're going to shield.
Yeah.
I'm just getting this young reset. Like,
Yeah.
this shield art, I'm glad I put it on cooldown. Don't thank you.
Exactly. Because now he can like really put on the pressure as the shield art is not there anymore. Oh
Yeah.
man, a lot of
bring out the wings.
A lot of like anticipation from Derek with the way he's trying to get like some of these up Bs and some of these hitboxes, right?
Yeah.
It's just, but Trevonte's not biting. He knows he's playing this good, patient, neutral style that Derek is just having a really hard time fighting against.
In the corner here, and
Look, he knows the spacing around like all of these.
Dude. All right, Trevonte. We see you, dog.
Yeah.
We see you, all
Yeah.
right? You don't have to flex that hard.
He's killing it.
But man, it's crazy because Derek was the one that was corner pressuring Trevonte game 1. It was just so tough, right?
Right.
And now Trevonte just totally flipping the script, man.
For sure.
Back here center stage, but Max 9 up. There's the drop zone fair we've been talking about time and time again.
It was very tricky, right? Because it looked like he was maybe going to land on the platform, but instead just like falls through and does that.
Yeah, and that's how you
Good
can catch a
little
lot of
mix-up.
people off guard because
Right.
you have to hold down to fall through a platform like that.
Exactly.
So definitely Derek kind of throwing him off there and just using the stage. And when you have unique stages like Town and City and Smashville, you know what I mean? Like, or at least especially Town and City where the platform layout is changing during the game, you know what I mean? It's a very unique stage.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, now it's time for Final Destination time. And then
Yeah,
it's such a creative stage. I really love this stage.
Oh, again, anticipating that the shield art is coming, so he jumps back and does a forward air. Gets just a little bit more damage, at the very least doesn't get a reversal.
Yeah.
Which is very, very important right now in this last stock.
And honestly, if you're playing against Shulk, and ooh, that was good.
That was very, very
Especially the ending off with the dash tag, like that's such a mean hit to end it off with. Just like, all right.
good. For sure. We see Derek not being as greedy with the second hit of the up Bs on these recovery potentially. Just going right to ledge. Hoping to get back on the stage. Oh, man, he almost got the huge jump read going into Smash Art.
I feel like at this point, Derek needs some
Yeah.
kind of read like that. He's
really does.
but who's the one getting the
Oh,
read?
yeah.
Oh, Shield Art saved him.
she-
And wow, so
As he
Shield
would.
Art, you can do it during hit stun, so during multi-hit moves.
Right.
So Pichu gets a forward smash, Palutena gets an up air on you.
Yes.
As long as you're on point, you can just nullify the move.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Derek needs to be using it more on.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it on Nair, because Trevonte just seems so ready on every single Nair to get the
Right,
Shield Art
right,
bait
right,
on,
right.
right? Okay,
Okay.
maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, if he gets it. Oh, okay, he
Okay.
gets it. All right. And here is where Schultz can
right.
shine, man. We've seen these stocks melt away.
All right, Bish. We got it. Last stock.
Yeah.
He's got the Monado arts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, and he goes
burning-
to shield really quickly. I guess he just wants to get back to center stage.
Guaranteed.
Desperately,
like,
yeah.
I'm living for the next 10 seconds
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But jump art going high, up and over the stage. Now we're going Buster. He's waiting for his opening, but
Yeah.
Trevonte is not giving it to us.
Not even a little bit. Okay, wait, the percents. Oh, he doesn't get the grab. That
If
would
you got
have been
that
so
grab,
big
so
with
much
Buster.
damage. Yeah, because you can go down through dash attack, down
Right.
through forward tilt.
You got some stuff.
Like this grab is all right, but
Yeah.
it's in speed art. You know what I mean? It just doesn't quite hit.
Oh, okay, and he gets the backer towards the ledge.
Yeah.
That's very good. That could be very scary, but Trevonte, man.
NorCal popping off in the crowd. Of course, they want their homeboy Trevonte to close out that set, which he did. Trevonte
Of course.
delivers.
Yeah.
I won't say kind of as expected. I like if I was a betting man,
Yeah.
which I'm not.
Liar. I don't
Dang,
believe
you
that
gotta
at all.
call me out like
I don't believe that at all.
But I would have bet on Trevonte in that set for
Right.
sure, just because he's got that matchup experience.
It would. It also would that have been like a mini upset?
I think so. Yeah, in
like
terms
a
of seeding, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's
Trevonte
cool.
probably at least like second or third seed within his
Right.
pool. Like I would think so.
Nah, but it's cool to see players like Derek really put up a fight like that.
Yeah, that was a great
sick.
set. That was a great
really
set because the adaptations had to come in really hard for Trevonte. That game number
Right.
2 and 3, and that game 3 was still scary.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
Ooh, okay. So we got some SoCal up in here.
Mhm.
Saw SoCal coming up into there, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, great set. The adaptation was just great coming out from
Yeah,
Trevonte.
adaptation
The
was great.
shield art baits. I think
He
think
did
that was
so much every time that he got any kind of single shield art. He was either there with a grab, there with like a jumping back forward air, or he'd use like the multi-hit moves to like really just take away all the meter on it.
right.
Just really solid. We only saw one really strong stock from Derek. And I thought
Yeah.
maybe we were going to see a couple more of those, but I also think Trevonte did a really good job understanding, okay, this guy's in Buster art. I'm just going to like lean back a little bit, like take my time
Chill.
with these.
Maybe
Yeah.
retreating fares.
Retreating
you know what I'm
fares,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
more,
So,
more
like-
on the drift back side or a little bit more dash backs.
For sure.
And you can't blame him.
No,
why
yeah.
are you going
That's
to
the-
try to go hit for hit against someone in like a certain Monado art that
Yeah.
like you just don't win those trades? Never.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
know?
not going to work out well for you. It's not going to work out well. Man, that side B that he did also, too, as he was falling, I think in the second game.
Oh yes,
Against the Smash art. Against the Smash
That was
Monado.
good.
That would have been really good.
that was
Because that
good.
could have been the game the other way.
yeah.
And that would have been 2-0, I guess,
would've been
right?
2-0,
That would've
yeah.
been 2-0. So clutch, really clutch play, honestly.
yeah.
That could have been the whole
Extremely
set.
clutch.
That
And
could have been everything.
it's just I feel like Trevonte, once Trevonte got the momentum, he was like, my momentum.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
get any. And then Derek was like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
No, my momentum. He just didn't really like let it go. you know
No,
what I
he
mean?
really didn't let it go. So I got a melee block at 12.
On the
So,
grind, baby.
On the